It's Coffee Talk on FM 94.7 and AM 1450, and time now for the Insider Report with Everett Hughes. Good morning, Everett.
How are you today, sir?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm well.
Well, you know, I've often heard you say when you're giving advice, and you say, but I'm not going to give you legal advice because I'm not a lawyer. So now I imagine there's a flip side to this, right?
Imagine that.
Yeah.
There is a flip side to that.
So do lawyers...
They should not be giving out tax advice.
And that happens sometimes?
Especially when they don't know what they're giving out.
Oh, okay.
Now, here's the thing. I know there are some lawyers that specify and are focused on taxation. But I would say in the majority of cases, they're basically clueless.
Uh-huh.
You know? They're clueless. And this tax season, I had something come up. And here's what happened. People got together, and they were out of state, got together, and, there was a kid. So finally, she just takes the kid and leaves and comes to the state of Washington. Well, lives in the harbor. And, of course, he follows her. So now, and they were never married, but now there's the battle over visitation and custody and yada, yada, yada. And so finally, he's adamant, well, I'm not going to pay any child support unless I get the dependency exemption. Of course, now she is worried about the child tax credit that accompanies the dependency exemption. She doesn't want to lose the child tax credit. But here's what two attorneys told her. Her attorney and his attorney both told her the same thing. Go ahead, sign the 8332. It only has to do with the dependency exemption, and that is separate from the child tax credit. It's okay. You'll only lose the dependency exemption. And that's what two attorneys told her, and so she signed what they wanted her to sign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
Absolutely wrong. The child tax credit tax law, federal tax law, it's tied to the dependency exemption.
So what happened?
She lost the child tax credit because he got to claim the child as a dependent, which means he also got the child tax credit, which means she didn't get the child tax credit because she didn't have the dependency exemption.
So then, is he going to be a nice guy about this and maybe split it with her, or just took the whole thing?
You know what? I'm clueless as to what he will do. But what just really annoys me is that she was told by lawyers that wouldn't happen.
Now, did you make contact with the lawyers and tell them they're full of crap?
No, I'm just putting this on the air, and they can all listen.
Okay.
Is what I think, because, and I'm a little reluctant. I could even name them, but I'm not going to do that, Doug.
No, because they'd probably come and sue us.
Sue you, not me. They'd be after you and Bill. But anyhow, but this is what happened. And I every once in a while I get something this absurd. And the thing of it was obvious to me. Both of these attorneys told these taxpayers what they told them simply to move the case through.
You know that for certain.
Why else would... Well, this is where it was stuck.
Well, because they were stupid.
It was stuck.
Oh, it was stuck. Oh,
okay. The case was stuck, and so they told their clients whatever it took to unstick the case.
Aha.
So they gave them wrong. It's not just bad advice, Doug.
Well, the guy's probably happy as a clam. He's
happy
sure.
as two clams.
Yeah.
Because he got the $1,000 child tax credit.
Yeah, that's...
But now, here's another thing.
Real quick, because we're almost out of time.
She, because the child lived with her, still got the earned income credit, even though she didn't get the dependency exemption. And that's a big deal.
Gotcha. Well, we are out of time, so if people want to get in touch with you, they can call 533-4131 or go to your website.
EverettHughes.com.